Appreciate it.
Great, super. This was a great experience, guys.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
And
All the best.
we'll see you again for sure.
See you. That's it.
All right.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you too.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see.
Any musical chairs?
No, I mean, if you want, yeah, you know what? Fine, go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
And thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So, all right. So, GD, thanks for waiting, pal.
Hey, no sweat. I was enjoying myself. Okay, masturbating. Same thing.
I freaking knew that's exactly what you were going to say. We were dealing with, a classy theater guy who's promoting his shows, and then we just go to GD who's talking about masturbating.
Well, the only reason why Mike left it because that bastard owes me some money from the last time the Yankees played. Oh, never mind. Let's just say he has a gambling problem. Okay.
Well, and that's the other thing with then going to you that I never have any idea what the hell you're talking about. So, so GD Fenderson is here. Hi, pal.
Hey. How's it going, Mike?
Yeah, that Mike is here, and then that's
That's Tony.
No, the guy that left was named Tony.
I know.
Oh, you knew that. See, I said, I never know what GD's talking about.
No, I have notes down here, but like I said, that was very rude. Like GD's comes, I got to get out of here. And did he take Joe with him?
No, Joe is here.
I'm here.
Oh, I see Joe. Okay.
Joe
I
is
just don't
here.
see him on the Zoom thing.
Yeah, on the Zoom camera itself, you can only see me and Mike, but yeah, Joe's here. If you look on the live feed, you'll see Joe as well.
Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Hey.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you and everything you've done, for the community, especially your work with the PLO. I am a big. The charitable work that you do it just goes without. It's a thankless job. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm thanking you because it's a thankless
Well,
job.
thank you, pal. It is, yeah.
What you guys do is
it's definitely a
thankless
thankless job, especially because there's a lot of babysitting involved, a lot, and even
yeah. I mean, it keeps you busy, and the method keeps you so busy that sometimes you forget to mention Ann and Andrea in the chat room, and they get upset.
Oh, is that what's going on? I haven't looked at the comments because I was too busy talking to Tony. I have not seen. I haven't looked at the comments yet. All right, let me take a look.
I'm just busting your chops because I saw that they were like.
I'm sure they are. So Alyssa Wexler was saying hi to Tony. I'm assuming she was saying hi to Tony. Is she a follow? Because I don't know who Alyssa is. But if you were saying hi to me, hi back. Friender is here. Andrea, I'm taking a break from mowing my lawn. Andrea, you're not supposed to be mowing your lawn.
That's right.
You're in
She's
trouble.
not. Yeah.
She had that foot surgery. You stop that.
Unless she's on a ride-on mower.
Which I don't think she is. Oh. Anybody want to fly to Dallas and finish?
She could be sitting on someone's lap on the ride-on mower, which gives it a whole different sensation.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a whole different conversation. Let's see. So everybody's saying hi. Romeo Rusiello, my hat is off to you, Tony C. You're a great man. Wishing you all the health and success. All right, that's very nice. Let's see. Everybody's... Yeah, see, Fremder, can Mike look any more dissatisfied? Yeah, see, and John's yelling at Andrea too. You're not allowed to mow the lawn. Yeah, and she admits, I'm not allowed, but I can't afford to pay someone right now. Come on, there's got to be someone that's willing to do it that you don't have to pay.
And this is where creativity comes in. You have a guy come up with a riding mower and say, "Look, I can't pay you, but I'll sit on your lap while you're doing the grass."
Oh.
He's a twisted individual.
Yeah, I love it.
Really,
I love it.
Look, I'm just trying to save her money, okay? I'm just trying to save her some money and get the work done.
Well, Fremder actually has a good idea. Random thought, why don't they make a Roomba to cut lawns? That's actually pretty good.
They do.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they yes.
It's battery operated, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, we're still talking about the Roomba.
The Roomba.
Well, it's not called Roomba, but yeah, it's the same thing. They're automated. They're automated
lawnmowers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe we'll get Tony to do another show.
They're expensive, though.
I bet they are.
And in my yard, it would be totally useless. I have like 2.5 acres.
You have 2.5 acres?
What are you growing reindeer?
I have the small yard in my neighborhood.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, because And it's mainly because, and I feel cheated about this, because if I was married to a black woman, they would have given me all 40 acres. But because I have a white wife, they only gave me 2.5.
Oh, God.
And I call bullshit on that, okay?
Are you raising livestock on those? In those acres? I don't know.
Well, that
God.
explains why you have the 2 acres, because there's no way it was yours. So it's your wife's.
No, it's ours.
Well, now it is because you're married.
Yeah. No, we moved in it, before we got together, she lived in Maine and she had like maybe 2 or 3 acres in Maine.
Yeah.
But most of it was unusable because it was woods. I mean, like real woods, like trees that are growing like 60, 70, 80 feet tall. And so her actual yard was probably like a quarter of an acre. And where I was living, where we met, my actual yard was like 1.75 acres. Not that I'm, could have been 1.74, 1.76, but I'm going to just say 1.75. And so we got together, and she married me for my acreage, if you know what I'm saying. She goes, I want a man with a lot of acreage, you know what I'm saying? And so, and then we moved we sold that place. We moved to Florida for like a few months.
Yeah.
Because she thought she'd like it, and then she hated it. But by that time, the house was sold and gone, and we moved back up here. And we picked this spot because we had a cat that came outside, and she wanted to make sure the cat didn't. I know. We went like $100,000 above our budget. Well, not above our budget, but above the price we agreed we pay. We sat down, we had this heart-to-heart, we talked money, and I said, honey, if we get a house above this amount, and something happens to you, I won't be able to live in it by myself. I'd have to move or like get a sugar mama. And so we had a cap so that, if something happened, that both of us could afford the house. But instead, we had a cat. She goes, I want the cat to be happy, and he needs lots of land so he can, do cat shit. And so we buy the house. We buy this house, which is and we paid $100,000. We went $100,000 above what we agreed on.
Wow.
So now if something happens, she can afford the place by herself, but I have to move out or get a sugar mama if something should happen.
That's a lot of cat love that you guys
and
went.
the cat died 6 months into living here.
Oh, God. The cat
6 months. 6 months.
We're sitting here laughing. I
know,
should be
I'm
saying,
sorry.
that's terrible.
Sorry,
We lost the cat.
lost
That's
your
a shame.
kitty
believe
cat.
me, I laugh about it too. It's like I said, I love the cat, and unfortunately, he was probably my best friend. And that's sad because I'm supposed to be like a very charming person, but when you're supposed to be I'm supposed to be a humorist, and I don't make friends easily. I don't. I have trust issues. And if they don't, if people don't laugh at my jokes, I don't trust them, and so I don't trust anybody because nobody laughs.
Oh my goodness! Wow. So all right. So Fremda says, "Nice shirts, everyone." All the way to the right, we have nighttime. Then we.
That's why you were looking at my shirt.
Yes, that's exactly why I looked at your shirt. And then if you go all the way to the left, we have a cloudy day. Next one was early morning, which was Tony. Yeah, I guess it was. And then Mike looks like he just drove through a solar farm.
I don't understand.
You don't understand?
No, I don't understand.
Ann says she loves baseball. Andrea's a big Yankee fan, even though she's in Texas. I went to the Rams Pittsburgh Super Bowl, says Andrea.
Oh, 1979. The Steelers 131-19.
Wow.
Yeah. Still scarred.
And baseball crush was Tug McGraw, because Andrea said, and I'm going to screw up this name because I'm not familiar, she had a crush on Ferragamo?
Oh, Vince Ferragamo. Quarterback for the Rams. He was in the Super Bowl, yeah.
I don't follow football as closely as I do baseball. But yeah, Ann says she had a crush on Tug McGraw.
What I know about the Rams football, everything I know about the Rams football, I learned from Heaven Can Wait.
Oh, Warren Beatty. Yeah. That was a very strange movie.
Fremda says, after coffee with the dog, I crash and take a napo. Greg is watching. Greg, he agrees with everything we're saying about the Yankees.
Well, I appreciate Frenta for doing that, but I take my naps during the show.
Who was on today?
Oh my God! Well, this is kind of funny. We had a guy named Ray Vahey, who runs a company called BitChute, BitChute,
what?
CHUTE, and it's a company that's basically it's a startup company that's that's competing with YouTube.
BitChute?
YouTube, yeah, BitChute. BIT. Now, if you look at the URL, it's like bitch, like a utility bitch, but it's so. But the name was the same. But they sent us the wrong information, the wrong website for the guy, the publicist, and they sent us a website for a guy with the same name, but he's a fixer for right-wing people who get in trouble, like
what?
Like
what the hell is going on?
Yeah, like I'm trying to. Damn, that General Flynn, and the guy that went to jail for Trump, with the white hair, it looks like he should be a Monopoly guy. I can't remember his name now. Damn it! So we got the people mixed. The people were mixed up. So I was ready for a fight. I got all this right wing stuff that I was ready to bash this guy on, and I wound up apologizing to him because I said, look. I thought we got the wrong information. And I said, and I was going to pound you like a $5 whore.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I see what you're saying. Andrea's calling me an ass because I'm ignoring the comments. John Rusiello came to my defense. Thank you, because he said I'm focusing on the guest. And yeah, he had a lot to say.
I have a Super Bowl story I can tell real quick. It only takes about 14 minutes, I think.
Well, the reason you're here today is because you have some stuff going on. So you tell us about what's going on this Saturday.
Okay, this Saturday I'm doing a show called Parodies, Nutsy Jokes, and Short Stories. I'm recording it live. I'm streaming it live from the SoGD Funny Comedy Bunker, my basement. Because what we do is. See, plausible.com is a site basically for comedians.
Okay.
And they can stream shows, virtual comedy shows, and I really believe in their product. And so whenever I can, I will stream a show, for that, not for them, but to kind of promote them.
What was it? What was the name again?
Plausible.com.
Plausible.com. Okay.
Yeah, there. People can see it if I move my head, but if I move my head...
Oh, it's right behind you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll move the bike also that way.
With the Z.
Yeah.
Two Z's.
Oh, two Z's.
Just like the movie The Streets.
Yeah, two Z's. Like, yeah. Like when people are sleeping during my show. That'd be like 4 or 5 Z's.
So you're in your basement doing your comedy show, your stand-up show?
I have people... believe it or not, people, I actually have I have regular fans, and what I do is
I doubt they're regular.
Well, no, okay, that's true. They're not regular in the sense that they have all their capacity, but they are allowed to drive vehicles. Let's say that, and they can vote. But other than that, so I have like 8 people. I invite 8 to 12 people to my basement. So that I have a live audience to work to.
Oh, good. That's exactly why I asked. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Right, and then I stream the show because now I did this show. I put the show together because I had a friend who was dying of cancer, and he says that he says, when are you going to do another theater show? I love your shows, and I said I don't know, I don't have enough time to write, because I'm working on a 90-minute set, and that show's called Reopening Old Wombs, WOMBS. But that's not ready. So
right.
I was no way I could do that. But I wanted to do something for him, and I knew he was dying, so I put this together for him. And he died anyway. So he's not even going to see it.
What a prick.
I know. How dare him.
I know. And I already committed myself to doing this. And I can't say to people, well, he's dead, so I'm not going to do the show. I already promoted it. I'm just saying that's so inconsiderate. I did this just for him. And he dies.
Died.
I know. That's.
Yeah, I'd be mad too. God damn.
How long ago did he die?
Oh. 10, 15? No.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. So how does it work? People, is it like a pay thing? They pay a few bucks and they get to watch the. And it's
go to plausible.com and GD Fenderson. You have to join Plausible, but it's not like you pay to join. Basically, you're joining because they have like hundreds of comedians on that site, and you can pick comedians you want to follow. Whenever they show up on that site, they'll send you an email so you know that they're doing something on Plausible.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. And am I reading that right behind you? It's only $5.
$5 per device. I was putting this together for a dying friend because I thought this would save his life. Okay, I really thought that if I did the show and I got enough laughs, it's kind of like applauding and then Tinkerbell gets her wings. I thought if I got enough laughs, the cancer would go away. I mean, I had good intentions. I wasn't, and also the price is a little because I'm trying to drive people toward Plausible because I want them to see, how good the product is. Their service.
Sure.
So, that's the main reason I'm doing it like that. I mean, I could have charged them what I think I'm worth, but $1 doesn't seem feasible, and they have a $5 minimum. So,
-5.
Right. I was trying to, what I'm worth, but they have a $5 minimum. So I went as low as I could go, which is $4 more than I'm worth. But what can I tell you?
Now when they. When it's there, so they see it for $5, and then is it gone, or does it stay on their site?
Yes or no, that depends on me. If it's a good show, I'm going to hit record, and it'll be recorded on their site. And if it's a good show, they'll be able to see it again. If it sucks, I will erase every trace that it ever existed.
Well, and how will you judge if it's good or if it sucks? Going by audience interaction or audience reaction?
That's the beautiful thing. You can see, I will be able to see and hear up to 100 people in the audience. Well, now, and in real time, there's no delay.
Oh, cool.
There's no delay. That's the beauty of it. There's no delay. They see it in real time. They hear it in real time. Thank you, Joe. That's a very good question. Joe was over there asking the question. I appreciate it, Joe. Thanks. Joe wanted to know about.
What are you talking about, Joe?
Who's Joe?
He's
Joe?
in the corner, isn't he?
Joe, right over here. Yeah, he asked a question.
No, I'm just fucking.
I have no idea what's going on.
He hasn't said a word. I was just trying to make it.
Well, because somebody's talking about their show. That's what happens. One person speaks,
yeah,
the other.
He didn't get to
the rest
talk
of them
last time either. When Mike was there, I didn't hear him say a word.
Tony.
Right. This is Mike.
I said Tony, didn't I? Oh, I'm sorry. You know what I did? I fucked up. I'm sorry, Mike. I scratched out Tony's name because he left.
Tony left.
Tony left. I scratched out his name, and so I'm looking down at what I can see, and I can see Mike and Joe, so I know who's left. But at any rate, it's a brain fart. I had a brain fart. I'm sorry, Mike. It's a brain fart. I know who you are.
It's all right, buddy.
You're the one who walked through the solar farm.
Right. Now, all right. So now you're also. What's going on? I see you're also in a movie?
TV series. Series. They shot
a TV series.
They shot episodes 1 and 2, and they're trying to get it picked up. Well, they're going to shoot episodes 3 through 7 in a couple of months, and where it's going to be seen, I don't know. But the weirdest thing is they wanted me to do a bigger part than I got. They wanted me because they said that, you seem like you're a good actor. Because of my comedy, they thought I'd be a good actor. And
okay.
I said, no, I would be a terrible actor. I said, yes, I do act out and I can do characters, but those are my words, which I think are more precious than gold. Your words are doo-doo. I'm not going to memorize them.
Your words are doo-doo.
I know you shouldn't say that to the writer, but I was just trying to explain to them. I said, you don't want me for an actor. I will get the gist of it. But if they give me a script and they give me I was just trying to save them the heartache and lower their expectations. So they gave me a character who only had one word, and then a person who had 3 lines didn't show up the day of, So they said, he calls me in, and I thought I was going to get fired from my one word. Because I was also working back behind the scenes. Because that was what I was just trying to help him out. Because that's what a lot of the expense is. It's the crew, it's the gaffers and stuff like that.
Right, okay, yeah.
Because a lot of actors, if they're, they will work, especially local actors, they'll work for not so much money because this is their craft and this is what they love. But it's hard to get competent behind the scenes work like gaffers and stuff like that. So I was an assistant gaffer, or ass gaff, as we say in the business. It's tech, that's what they call it, an ass gaff. Which sounds like a wardrobe malfunction when you think about it. I had an ass gaff. You mean you farted? No.
Wow. Wow. All right, so you don't know.
Why am I wasting this here? I should be using this on the set.
Yeah,
Let me write that down. Ass gaff. Did somebody fart? No.
All right, so you don't even know when that's coming out or anything. Okay.
No, I don't know. I just know that they're in post-production right now. They wrapped on Sunday, but that was my first. I've done a few like web series stuff.
Yeah.
But this is the first time I had an actual table read. I'd never had an actual table read.
Oh,
with
that's
other
cool.
actors.
That is cool.
So there's no nudity involved? I thought maybe, that's why they brought you in.
But they had me put my clothes back on because it wasn't in the script.
He just walked in that way? And you're like, okay, here I go.
Well, my character is a recovering addict, and he didn't tell me what. And I asked him. I said, "Well, what am I recovering from? Because that's going to make a difference as to how I, act this out." And he says, "Well, you create your own background." And so I decided that my character was addicted to clothing, and so he had to quit the clothing cold turkey, and just walk in naked. And that wasn't one of the options apparently. The options were heroin, alcohol, cocaine.
Yep.
The usual things that people get hooked on.
The usual things.
Oh yeah, and phonics. Yeah, and phonics.
Right. All right, so we just have a couple minutes, and I need to do all the other stuff. So it's plausible.com, plausible with 2 Z's. That's this Saturday. What time?
It's this Saturday at 7:30. Now I know people are thinking, wait a second, this is a black guy. It's not going to start at 7:30. That's not true. I do not celebrate CPT. Okay, I do not celebrate CPT. If I got anything from my white ancestry, it's how to be on time. So it will start at 7:30 promptly.
I will back you on that. Of all the black people I know, you are a very punctual gentleman. We last night we had a show in here last night. Hershey and the Keys every Tuesday at 9. The guest, black guy named Sean Brown, great comedian, nice guy, but he was 10 minutes late.
Yeah. And this is the worst part is, I'm gonna let you in a little secret.
Yeah.
We can all tell time. Okay? So at some point somebody says to them when they're a kid, because they go to school and they're on time in school, and then all of a sudden someone says to them, nobody's expecting you to be on time. What? And I kid you not, and I've seen this because my wife, who is a woman of whiteness and punctuality.
And punctuality, yes.
When we go to my family functions, if it starts at, like, say we go to one of my family functions and it says dinner's at 3, or especially we have an aunt who's in her 90s, and every year we celebrate her birthday because she hasn't died yet. And so,
unlike your friend, that son of a bitch.
Yeah. But she's sticking around. Unlike my friend who died when I do this show for him, she appreciates it. So we'll say her birthday party is at 3:00. My wife will go, well, half your family's not going to be there on time, so we don't have to be there at 3. I said, no, I have to be there at 3.
Yes.
Regardless of what the rest of my family is. But even my wife, who is like one of the least racist people I know, after 21 years of marriage, she has a lot of black in her. You know what I'm saying? So, So if she wanted to, she could legitimately just not want to be there on time. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
But she thinks that. No, I'm just saying she thinks that even my people are not punctual. But we are. We know how to tell time. It's just that we're expected to be late, and we hate to disappoint people.
So, which is very noble. So you're saying don't be late on Saturday. Make sure you're there at 7:30.
No, if you show up at 7:31, you're going to miss the first 60 seconds of the best 60 seconds of the show. Because it all goes downhill after that.
Just like
you're gonna miss the best part of the show.
Just like your sex life.
Just like sex. Just like sex.
All right. Plausible.com. Parodies. You done?
Sorry.
Parodies, Nutsy jokes, and short stories. This Saturday on plausible.com at 7:30 with our pal G.D. Fenderson, who you can also see every morning at 9 on Coffee with the Dog here on Gov's Comedy Club podcast.
Mike, I apologize. I thank you for doing this. Joe, thank you for all your input. I appreciate it.
GD, I think you're hysterical.
I do.
I'm glad you said that, because if those people over at the other show that they gave me the worst comedy special of all time award.
What?
Who did? Matt did?
No, it was another podcast. I'm not going to mention their names. What they do is they talk about other shows and other podcasts.
Oh, yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay, and so they said that I have the worst comedy special of all time. And that's saying something, because they didn't watch any of the other ones. They just watched the first one, and it must have been so bad that they said, he can't do worse. And
Wow.
I challenged them to watch this week, Saturday, July 19th. Because, yes, damn it, I can do worse. No.
well, Ann also says GD is smoking fun. I watch him every morning on Coffee with the Dog.
Nice.
So, yeah, there's plenty of people backing you up, at least 3. So there you go.
Alexa, so I appreciate look, guys, I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Tony Miller is one of the most supportive and best friends I have.
It's Tony Miller.
We did a show here back in December. It was me and GD, and actually, so Coffee with the Dog at the time. One of the guys is now not there anymore, which I'm very sad about.
Right. Yeah.
Stephen Ortiz.
I'm happy.
Stephen Ortiz, Ron Kane with the comedians, and GD, and I hosted. When the flyer was made up, there's a big picture of me and it says Tony Miller.
Oh, that's right, Tony Miller.
So that's been our running joke ever
funny.
since. All right, we got to get out of here.
Well,
GD.
It's my running joke. It's your hopping joke.
Yeah, right.
Your hopping joke.
He's right. I haven't run in 20 years. All the best on Saturday. Hope it goes well. And, we'll talk again. Thanks for hanging with us.
You're the man.
I appreciate this. I don't know how many tickets this is going to sell, but...
Well, hopefully it does well.
Give me an excuse to hang out with you guys also. I love you guys.
Right back at you, pal. All right, we'll see you.
All right, bye.
See you.
See you, pal.
All right. Whew.
Oh, that's a funny guy.
I don't know what just happened here. we went from, theater... charity to a good event.
Oh, yeah.
We went to that. Wow. All right.